Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have for you a 4 versus 4 on Hill 112, and in this one I'm going to be playing with the Demi-Brigade SAS. On my team today I have Yagsource once again, the Magic Man 73, and Mifayu, who are going to be playing with the 2nd Armoured French, the 15th Infantry, and the 3rd Armoured. On the Axis side we have Mike, Helljumper, Colonel Klink, and Meat Horse Array, who are playing the 1st SS Panzer, 12th SS Panzer, 91st Lysander, and the 3rd Fallschirmjäger. So we are playing Demi, and it's a division that I don't really get on with too well. Honestly, I think that the division as a whole is very weird in how it works. You get a lot of infantry in phase A and B, and then like in phase C, obviously the cavalry arrives and you just smash them with M4A 376s. It's pretty nuts, and it is a very strong division, especially with the Jagdpanzer in phase A. Not sure we're actually going to bring in the Jagdpanzer. I guess we could maybe for the right side here, but in general, I think this side's going to be won by who controls the left most side, because from here you can really control these tree lines, and then from these tree lines, especially things like AT guns, you can cover this road, you can cover this road, and if it was for them, if they managed to control these forested areas, then they control my reinforcement roads, and you know, things get difficult. So I think it's won or loss on this very left side, and I chose the left side here because I have quite an infantry focused division for the start. Let's get the saboteurs in anyway. They come in the F5 tractions, really useful for just getting them up into awkward locations for your opponents. You can just zoom all the way up into their faces. We are going to need something that can kind of cover us as we cross towards this town. If I can get some Makassars into this town, we can definitely take it quite nicely. I could maybe go for a Pack 40. That could be a good shout if we get the Pack 40 into these trees early on. Let's try and do that. We'll bring in one Pack 40 to try and cover us on this left side. Then I'm tempted to bring in the B1, so we'll do that. Alongside all of that, maybe a rallies with the half track. The reason I'm using the half track is so I can maybe pick up the Pack 40. In the last game I was playing as the 2nd Panzer, and keeping a half track with the Pack 40 is always a good thing to do. That's what we're going to try and do. I'm not sure if this traction is going to get to the location that I told it to go, but we'll try. The other thing I am tempted to do is bring in the Panhards, but I do need to cover this right side a bit. So let's make sure that we do that. Now, best way would probably just be get like a rally squad or two to just sit in the tree lines on the hills. And then we can focus more on the left side. I think that's a better shout. So let's bring in a couple of F5 partisans. Maybe push one up to there and unload, and we'll have maybe one try and push all the way up here. I'm not sure if they're going to make it. Like, any push over the 50-50 is generally a bad idea, no matter what division you're playing. Westland Lysander might do well alongside the 2-inch mortar. Let's maybe go for the Westland Lysander. Because if we can pin down AT guns early, the B1 might actually be able to get some work done. And then we can potentially push with Makassars. Let's bring in a couple of Makassars already. And I might have them in a position, but not unload them. And then if we manage to pin down an AT gun and make some ground, we can get the Makassars all the way up into their town, which would be really good. And meanwhile, we'll just hope that on the right side here we can hold for the time being. Yes, evac Winchester. Because we are playing a 4v4, it's probably not going to work properly, so we'll just turn it on. Turn it off again. Okay, so with that done, let's maybe try and tuck our units up a bit more. Probably put the tractions all in front, actually, just because they're the fastest. I don't want any other units to really get in their way. And off we go. Let's just bring in the Westland Lysander right from the start. Gotta hope that they don't invest in any airplanes. It's very unlikely, actually, that the Germans will invest in aircraft in Phase A. The only division that might do, really, is the 3rd Fallschirmjäger, because they have the 2-star Me-109s. They are so damn fast. Are we going to be able to get into position, I wonder? This traction actually managed to work its way all the way around. That's crazy. I love the way there's bikes though. It's not often you see bikes at the start. Let's just push harder with the Macassars then. I don't see an AT gun. Another BMW zooming forwards. They are really good for land grabbing. But honestly, I'm not sure if this is the best use of them. They're great in support of other units. We're already into the town, which is fantastic. Well, I might have to be a little bit worried about this BMW killing the DMAs. Yeah, if they unload the Macassars early, that's going to be a pain. Oh well. We are still able to get some Macassars into this town. That's job done. Now we can get the Pack 40 into the position that I wanted, and this is happening so much quicker than I had originally hoped. Get the second Pack 40 and then maybe we can do this entire Phase A without the Jagdpanzer. How about that? That would be quite something. The Macassars are engaging the Ersatztruppen, which is not ideal. There's no way for me to really get them closer at the moment. Try and pin them with the bombs from the Westland Lysander. And then we'll bring in maybe another Macassars to the left side. That's Pack 40. Oh wow, took a shot at the B1. Did fortunately miss. I think I'm going to have to pick it up. Okay, it's in cover, so that's fine. Let's bomb the MG-34. And we'll have the Macassars start pushing up. There must be some recon here. Actually, no, never mind. That's just the Macassars firing at the Ersatz. That's why. Oh, wow, there's a lot of units in there. Let's bomb them again. I think I might just bring in the Spitfire. And we'll bomb the Pack 40. This would be a nice bombing target as well. I'm going to use the Westland Lysander to try and do some damage to the Pack 40. And then we will bomb it with the Spitfire Mark 9. That might kill it. I'm not sure if it will. Might do. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Job done. There's a Sturt 42. Let's have the Pack 40 try and zoom past these guys. We'll unload the Pack 40 in this tree line and try and get a kill onto the Sturt 42. Let's get some of my own AA in. Bring in a couple Hotchkiss Citrons as well. Alright, go on Pack 40. Get the kill. Internal fragments, lovely. Okay, we're gonna have plenty of time now to attack. There must be a Panzerstrike squad, yeah. Surprised these Ersatz-Truppen aren't dead yet. There goes the Sturt 42. Uncovered a Pack 36 now. I'll be a little bit careful as to how I engage that. Bring this Pack 40 over here. Start pushing in the mid a bit more as well. Just going to turn off the Car 98s for now and then put them on an attack move so they don't just stop in the middle of the field and engage. It is one thing that if you want to use the Makazars properly, you have to kind of get used to. Like actually turning off their Car 98s. You do want to turn them back on when they are in melee combat. That's something you definitely want to do. Let's go pick up this AT gun again. The Makazars should clean up that Pack 36 nicely. Have these ones continue through the tree line here. Let's just have the Citron Hotchkiss like help with the Ersatz-Truppen. Yep, may as well. Let's have the Spitfire Mark 9 bomb that MG34 where all of those troops were. We're going to have this Pack 40 move up to the next tree line. On our right side, Jagdsource has broken through his third Fallschirmjäger opponent. But on our very right side, it looks like Mike's doing well with the first SS. Yeah, we do have the double Citron Hotchkiss, which should be able to stop my Spitfire from being shot down. That's exactly why I brought them in the first place. Which is good. Let's bring in another rallies with the half track so that we can pick up that other Pack 40 and keep moving it about as well. I am really tempted to bring in this Jagdpanzer, but it would be complete overkill. Let's just bring in another Spitfire to bomb Fallschirmjäger. I'm surprised I didn't see the Sturt 42 earlier. I think it would have been a really good choice because it does have that 1,200 meter range that's like really awkward to deal with. Oh, we can see the Schwimmwagen there, but I'm not going to be able to kill it because of the double Pack 38. Right, well let's just attack move like so. We should make quite a bit of ground here. One of the Flak 38s dealt with. We can kill off the other one with the Pack 40. And then Spitfire should be free to just break through and kill the off-map vehicle. There's a unit in these trees that I'm going to have to take care of at some point. So far, so good. Pretty solid game. Let's pick up the Pack 40, keep moving it, because I think the off-map's going to try and target it. If we spot it again, we can bring in the Spitfire. Or I could maybe just Thunderbolt. Well, we're 10 points off the Thunderbolt though. That's rough. Just bring in a Tempest and strafe it. Because then if the Rocker Wolf comes in as well, we can just cover it. There we go, we got it. Nice. And it does have seemed to have missed the mark. Kind of coming down here at the moment. That is fine, let's just continue to make ground. We're at 61% territory. Maybe we could start supporting on this right side. Let's just have the one that's already in retreat. Back 36. It's going to have a hard time killing a B1, that's for sure. Oh, that is cheeky.
I'm hit. Waiting for coordinates.
I think we might get away with that because the Tempest is like too quick for a 109. Yep, we're good. Oh, there's that through-pin engagement. Alright, we've got that bombing run down, that's nice. It's going to pin the Pack 36 for us, let's just make sure we kill it. Continue running forwards with the Makazars and such. Alright, let's just unload these rallies. And then what I'm going to do is go pick up the Pack 40 with the half-track. I love the way that I only have like one command unit in on the field. The B1 BIS. It's like the only command that I've been using. Okay, that's them dealt with. There is the Panzergrenadier still there, so we are going to have to kill those off as well. I think this mainly comes down to the fact that our opponent did use those BMWs rather recklessly early on, which wasted a lot of points. And then using the Westland Lysander, I could just bypass all of the strong points. Like I spotted the Pack 40 straight away. I knew I could push hard on the left side. Otherwise I probably would have been a lot more cautious, and that's the beauty of the recon plane sometimes. And especially on the allied side, I think they're very strong. Okay, I'm going to have to unload this AT gun and be ready to shoot whatever's coming up this road, because there is definitely something coming. Get a P-47 Thunderbolt. Get this half-track to come over as well. Oh, one of my Citroens got killed. Tragic.
I want my scalp. Bone dry. I'm out of here. Le canon est prêt. J'y serai bientôt. La guerre sera finie quand on pourra lire le canard enchaîné. two types of
Right, let's
pilots.
just fall back with those aircraft.
C'est parti.
And I'll bring in another Citroen Hotchkiss here.
Так точно.
And we'll keep this AA moving up on the left side. What even is that 2-star vehicle? Oh, it's a 222.
Так точно.
232, sorry.
Пора. Пошевеливайтесь.
Interesting.
On bouge. Et restez sur vos gardes. Ваши приказания. Compris. Section prête.
Right, let's have this Pack 40
Oui, mon commandant.
move to this area. We'll just unload it, start firing at these LGs on the right side. The LGs, though, they do have a decent rate of fire. Only 800 meter range. Is that in range there? No, it wouldn't be. Okay, so we would be able to take it out with the Pack 40, which is good.
Так точно. К бою.
Take out the Panzer IV.
Прикончили гадов.
Nice. Easy done. Let's just get behind the tree line. The 232 can't demolish that squad.
Приготовиться к
All
бою.
good. Lovely. Right, now we can have the V1 pushed around. And we've captured that spawn, so that's fine. I can just have the AA sit on that left side whilst we continue to push to the right.
Оружие
We're in range. We're just out of range. That's how quickly they can delete a squad. That was nasty. Okay, let's just get a bomber to come in and help out there.
L'heure de la revanche a sonné.
Shame the Makazars don't have
Compris.
any AT.
Взвод построен и ждет приказа. I'm out. Over. I don't like giving up. FTP, à vos ordres. Пора. Пошевеливайтесь.
Okay, let's now push across with the rallies.
Ваши приказания.
Just need to get that Panzer Faust on target. Well, it's actually a Faust patrol, but okay.
En formation.
Okay, this 232 might kill my B1 if I'm not careful. Yeah, it's crew knockout.
Готовы.
It's internal fragments. Is he gonna get it? No, he's not. Nearly. The internal fragments kind of sucks because I'm gonna have to buy in some supply to fix that up. Right side struggling. 2 minutes till phase C. We can certainly beat them back on that side.
En avant, les gars.
I've only got 4 HE shells left on this Pack 40, just as well I'm bringing in
Взвод построен и
The-
ждет приказа.
supply.
Bandit ahead. Ready to
Pick up this AT gun, and we'll move that over to the right side. And all this recon infantry can start moving over.
FTP, à vos ordres. Armez le canon. À vos ordres.
There we go, LG is being taken care of. Only 2 more shots though, I don't think we're going to have enough to kill it entirely.
Ah, c'était le dernier obus.
I'm going to bring in a bunch of tanks when we hit phase C. These M4A3 76s.
On attend vos ordres. En formation de combat. Première compagnie.
Oh, my poor,
Bordel, Toupin, vous passez
poor partisans.
Oui, mon commandant.
Probably reverse with the Hotchkiss. That will get killed by the
Mon commandant.
Grenadiers if I'm not too careful. Let's get the Pack 40
Attelez ce canon.
back into that half track. We'll have the logistics come up to this crossroads.
Le moteur tourne. Пора, пошевеливайтесь.
You have a surrender.
There are two types of pilots, the hunters and the preys.
The main thing I want to do is try and take out that AA piece that's there. Because with that AA piece gone, I can just dominate this left side.
Never was so much owed by so many to so few. Never was so much owed by so many to so few. kill. Fighter ready.
Hopefully we'll kill off the MU-109.
Receiving loud and clear. Out.
My saboteurs died.
Control. Plugging out. Damn.
Let's just get those out of there.
It's too hot here. I'm getting out. Pièce opérationnelle. One more kill. Watch out for enemy fighters.
It's double Focke-Wulf 190.
I'll get out.
Okay. I might lose a Thunderbolt here. or a Tempest, sorry.
Squadron ready.
I'm just going to Mosquito this, and then we'll just
C'est parti.
push with the Citroen Hotchkiss.
Ça fera une histoire à raconter à vos enfants. Bordel, on se fait allumer! Ami entendu le vol noir des corbeaux.
Okay, good stuff.
Приказы, хлопцы! L'heure de la revanche a sonné. Chauffeur, pied au plancher. Ваши приказания.
We've moved into phase C, we have. Okay, this is time to bring in the M4A3 76s and try and make a play on this right side. Definitely going to have to keep an eye out, that's for sure. Let's unload this AT gun. Oh,
Der Ofen ist aus. Waiting for coordinates.
bring in the Spitfires.
Putain, on se fait allumer! Ami entendu le vol noir des corbeaux.
Oh, there we go. Pack 40's done the job. I think this Pack 40's almost filled up with HE ammunition, which is good. Just fill up the other Pack 40 while we're here, and we'll move this one forwards.
Francs-tireurs et partisans! Royal Air Force rules the sky. Сделали!
Let's take out the Stuff 42.
Les hommes attendent vos ordres. Nous avons des ordres. En avant! What are the orders?
I might strafe this Flak 38 as well. Okay, never mind, it's gone.
I don't like it.
Oh, my poor Citroen Hotchkiss got killed by the MG.
Oui, mon commandant.
Wow, this Grenadier squad.
Устроен и ждет приказа.
It's just killing so much shit.
Cut the engine. We're waiting here. La guerre sera finie quand on pourra lire le canard enchaîné.
Okay,
Nous avons des ordres. En avant!
there we go.
Oui, mon commandant.
Are we in line of sight of this Stuff 42? Or are we shooting at the Flammenwerfer? I think we're hitting the Flammenwerfer.
Red 6, mounted up. What are our orders, sir?
Okay, well there we go. That is GG. 23 minutes and 2 seconds. Very convincing game. Didn't really have much in terms of resistance on our left side. I think the way that he played the 91st Lysander didn't really work very well for the map that he was on. I didn't see any like Panzerabwehr or anything like that. Which is very rare when you're up against somebody playing the 91st. And I think the Panzerabwehr are like one of the best squads in the game. I'm pretty sure the 91st Lysander can get them. So can the 3rd. I'm not sure what Jagdsource's experience was on that right side, but there we go. BMWs early on didn't really work out. I would avoid using these unless you have a specific strategy to maybe like pin down squads with like MU-109, G2, BR-21s or something, and then rush them with a BMW. Like this is like the only thing these BMWs are good for. They're like surrender cars, and they can also pin down infantry at long range. So there is that use. They can be like mobile MG42s with the 800 meter range, but they just really don't have the same firepower for the cost as something like an SPW 232 or any other 20mm for that matter. and those 20mm autocannon units normally come with armor. They're only like 10 points more. So yeah, these BMWs not really worth it. My Spitfires did well though, and like our Air Force was pretty solid. Tempest finding a couple of kills on the right side. I think what Colonel Klink ended up doing was just spending a lot on his aircraft and then trying to help out the other flanks to try and break through, but neglected his side a bit too much in my opinion. There we go anyway. In terms of losses, not too much, just my poor Citroen Hotchkisses getting taken out because of my carelessness. We lost the Tempest to like Gepards. I think Mike just bought in like a bunch of Gepards and just shot him down. Like the amount of flak that was hitting their aircraft was insane. This Grenadier squad, what a nightmare. We got through in the end though. Interesting little game. Pretty simple and self-explanatory. There you have it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.